Alright, you little beauties from around the interwebs, it's me, Glyn, this is CheapSkate Gamer, and it's the Freebie Weekly Roundup, where I grab all those little freebies that are around the interwebs, and all those other little places, and also some deals as well. And we have a little look at what's been going on, and is going on this week, and has been going on in the world of gaming. So, without further ado, we always start off, let's just jump straight into Epic Game Stores, and your free game this week on Epic Game Stores is, if I can find it, it's Toem. We got two, by the way, 2 games for free. Love it when there's 2. Toem, a photo adventure. I do like a photo adventure games, they're chill. And Last Stand Aftermath. So let's have a little chill look at Toem. Here we go. I don't want too much sound to come out. Good, no sound coming out. Good. Yeah, so it's like a 3D adventure. Take some photos. Do what you got to do. Do the tasks, finish the game, move on to your next task style. And then you got this Last Stand Aftermath, which this looks like a bit like a survival game or a zombie game. One of the creators of Last Stand Union City comes a single player roguelite action adventure after you are infected by a zombie virus. Okay, so it's a zombie post-apocalyptic zombie game. Great stuff. There we are. That looks nice. Isometric 3D. Kill the zombies. We all love that sort of stuff, don't we? And then obviously next week we're getting this game called The Spirit and the Mouse. So we'll look at that later, but we won't. Well, we'll look at that next week. So let's go straight on now to. We can close this one. Straight on to the Amazon Prime game. So if you're a Amazon Prime member, every week they drop free games, and over the month you can collect those games. So what have they dropped this week? Well, they've dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 new games. They've dropped I Love Finding Cats and Pups. Now this is, I always forget the name of the company that this is with, but you've got to have an account with them. They're not particularly. Bear with me 2 seconds while I find what that account is. Oh, I got to move everything now. Legacy Games, that's it. And now I've lost my thing. No, not that one. Not that one. Where are we? This one. No, not that one. That one. There we go. Right, let's start again. Right, so here we are on the Amazon Prime, and as always, if you're a Amazon Prime member, you are entitled to free games every month that you can download. And this month we've got 6 games that they're offering us here, and the first one is I Love Finding Cats and Pups. Okay, now you will need a Legacy Games account for this one. You will need various accounts for all of their games. As you can see, GOG.com. This one will actually download onto the your Prime account, and then sometimes they do Epic Store games as well, but there's no Epic Game Stores this week, but we've got a Legacy Games game, so you need an account for that. They're not particularly great games, to be honest, but I do have a Legacy and I do add them because if it's free, it's for me. We've then got Guyana Sisters Twisted Dreams. I think if that's the one I've already done, I've completed that on Xbox back in the day. And then we've got Falconeer, and that'll be on GOG.com. We've got a game called Thronebreaker, The Witcher. Witcher? Oh, hello. Is this a tie-in with The Witcher? Role-playing game with the card battle mechanics set in the world of Witcher. Well, The Witcher already has a card game. Oh, hello. This is like, oh, this looks pretty cool. That I will be checking out, I think. When it comes to The Witcher, I've got a little bit of soft spot for The Witcher game. Love Skyrim, love Witcher. Give me pokey stick and dragons all day long. Caves, dungeons, skeletons, dragons, and pokey sticks. You go poke that dragon with the stick. I love those games. Yeah, okay, right. Stop gushing, Glyn. Get on with it. Kerbal Space Program. That's kind of a fun game. Haven't played it yet. I've got it on Steam, but now I've got it again now. I've got it twice. And then The Hobbit, a game that I've nearly finished. I've got about 90-85%. Great fun. It's the Lego Hobbit. Excellent fun. Same as the Lord of the Rings one. Really good fun. Love those games. And they tie quite well with the movies as well. Right, okay, so that's your Prime Gaming done. So we're going to check out a little bit of the Steam store, if I can find it. Here we go. So as always with the Steam store, let me do this. There we go, Steam store. This is just the free stuff that you can get on Steam. And we might have a little look at some deal. There is a deal I want to show you actually. And what we do is you go to your search and search with nothing in it, like this. Search, I'll do it there. Grab your price, put it to 0. Oops, I've done £4. Silly me. Hey, go to 0. Why is that not working? That's weird. Somehow my Steam store has decided to take a poop. I can't move anything. I don't know what was going on there. That was very strange. Yeah, so make that free. Change relevance to release date. And click games because we don't want all the DLCs. And here are all the free games. There's millions in there, but we tend to do the ones of the last week. But same as last week, I have basically procured a selection that we're going to have a little look at. Makes things a lot quicker, a lot tidier. So here's one called Otherworldly Beginning. Is it? No, so we'll start this one. Calorie Mate Liquid for game creators. Now this one looks pretty cool. This looks quite a highly made quality game actually. I'll just show you this. So it's a little bit like the I Am Bread or I Am Fish style games, but you're playing a Calorie Mate. I don't know if that's a trademarked actual drink in America. I've never seen one in the shops here. But it looks like a trademarked game, trademarked real drink like a Red Bull, isn't it? And essentially that's what you're doing. You've got a boss fight there. It looks pretty cool. So there's that. We'll pause that now. And I had a little look and we've got this game, Intoxicated Driver. Certainly don't condone drinking and driving, but you can do it on video games because it's a virtual world and not the real world, thank goodness. So yeah, you've got that. Then we've got this game that looked pretty cool. What have I done? Now, let me play it. Now it won't look very fun up here, but this is a resource management builder simulation style game, so that's something completely different. Very positive reviews, lots of reviews on there. Release date, so it's only released the 13th of September. It's already got thousands of positive reviews. Then we've got this cool game. I've got the game that this is a prologue to, and it's Diluvian Ultra. I've got Diluvian Ultra. This is the Awakening, where essentially it's got a story about the beginning of Diluvian Ultra. So I might play this before I play the main game, because I have the main game. I think it was part of the Humble Bundle deal recently, I think last month. Then we've got this one. Not so many reviews, only one user review, but it did look fun. And it's called Crystal Cave. And it's like a 2D platformer, but with like puzzle bits in there. I dare say it's not a long game, but I just like the look of it. I like the coloration. I like the sort of pop-ups like that. I thought, yeah, not bad for someone. It might be someone's first attempt at a video game. They've put some effort in there, haven't they? So I quite liked the look of that. And then I had a look at this one called Otherworldly Beginnings of the Rift, and this is a horror game. And it's done in Unreal Engine 5. So again, it's going to be quite dark and dingy, and just if you want to scare yourself in it. It's free, so why not check it out? Right, so that's all your Steamies done. Let's move along to the... So we're on the PlayStation now, and PlayStation Plus, obviously the games haven't changed from last week. We've still got the Quidditch, the MLB, sort of, what they call that, baseball, don't they? And Little Nightmares 2. That looks cool. Little Nightmares 2 is probably the standout. I haven't played the Quidditch, but we have had some new games added to the extras. So let's have a little look what we got in here. Space Engineers, Road 96. I've got this game. I haven't played it yet, but it's supposed to be pretty good. Under the Waves, that sounds cool. God, it's got games I bought recently on here, isn't it? Night in the Woods. Now, there's a little bit of drama involved with this game. So, how do I say this to make it YouTube friendly? The guy that made this game is no longer with us because he did something to himself. But he's involved with, don't get me if I'm wrong, with something to do with Anita Sarkeesian, or that bunch of people that were like basically having to go at men for having masculine video games and all that. Someone accused him of doing something he didn't do, and he took it badly and did something to himself. YouTube, man, come on, I can't even say what I'm supposed to say. This goes out on Rumble, I'd just be able to say it straight out, but yeah, there's a lot of drama involved, and it's a very good game, and it's a shame because you'll never get Night in the Woods 2. Yeah, so check that out. I don't know who owns it now and who makes the money out of him. Let's check this Under the Waves. This sounds cool. And great open Sony don't even put screenshots with their games. Oh, well done, Sony. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, so Under the Waves, Chernobylite. I'm looking forward to that. It's a horror game. We love horrors. Wildcard Football, which is a free game of Epic Games. When was that? Not last week, the week before, was it? About 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, that was a free game of Epic Games. Space Engineers, and I think that's it. I think we've looked through them all now, so there's a good few games been added. And that's your PlayStation Plus out the way, or PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Extra. I don't go into the premium because essentially all that is older stuff anyway, and the ability to stream your games. So we're going to check out the Xbox game stuff and GamePass stuff. And of course, Xbox don't give away free games every month now. They don't do gold anymore. But what have we got in? I should have set this up before I started, shouldn't I? Explore more. Recently added. So this is the console games. It doesn't look like they've added much. I think this Wargroove 2 looks new. And is it only that they've added? Oh, Train Sim World 5. That looks new as well. I think Riders Republic was already there. So what we got? 20 games? No, we've only got 15 games. So they've taken some games away or pushed them back. So yeah, we've on Overwatch 2 New Frontiers Season 12. Wow, amazing. Overwatch 1 was the better game. Yeah, so there we go. There's a couple of games added, and I think dare say it's going to be similar on the PC as well. If I can find the button. PC. What am I looking for? Recently added, that's it, sorry. Yeah, Wargrove, Overwatch, Train Sim World 5. What was it? Sim World Train 5? Or was it Train 5 Sim World? Or was it Train Sim World 5? Who knows? When you write it like that, how do you know how to say it? Apparently it's Train Sim World 5, Standard Edition. Yeah, so that's it. That's your Xbox Game Pass goody woodies. So let's get the hell out of here and let's go and have a look at some Steam Fanatical bundles. I didn't even have a look at any Steam deals. I should really go back and have a look at a Steam deal, but we'll do it at the end, so stay tuned. You'll have to stay to the end to see the Super Steam deal. It's only available for 3 more days, or you could just fast forward ahead. Anyway, there's a couple of new bundles. Now, they've messed this up, so the new bundles are hidden, but they're Fanatical favourites. Very positive one we did last week, and I did buy my game, and it's still available, so obviously not that many people bought it, but I would definitely go for Valfaris. It's only £1. It costs you £1. Just that one game will cost you £1. I went for the 5 games for 60p, and as you can see, I outchose a few games there into my library. £3 for 5 games. You can't go wrong, can you? Yeah, so let's just check out the new ones. Prestige Collection and Fanatical Favourites. Monster Hunter bundle's ending soon, so if you wanted that one, that is a good bundle as well. So Fanatical Favourites, I don't think there's much in here that really sort of makes me, jumps out at me. 2 game minimum is 2 games for £3 each, or 2 games for £6. A lot of these games can be picked up from other sites for a lot cheaper. I've had Soldiers fairly cheap, like 60p remothered. I've had that less than £1. Call the Sea, that's pretty good. I think I've had that free off Epic Game Stores. Suzerain, I've had that cheap. Invisible Hand, I've got that cheap. So you can pick up some of these games cheaper from somewhere else. But it's a new bundle, so there we go. And then we got one of these Prestige collections. Now this one's not as bad as I initially thought it to be. There's a couple of games here. So you need to spend 15 quid for 2 games. And there is some goodies there. Look, you've got Hi-Fi Rush, so £7.50 for a copy of Hi-Fi Rush, and then you could chuck in maybe Assetto Competizione or Skyrim for £7.50, or even the Star Wars collection, which has just got an absolutely untold number of games. Control Ultimate Edition, that's well worth it as well. Some of these games have been free on Epic Game Stores and some other places as well. I think that's the really woke Saints Row, so a lot of people don't like it, but I don't know what it's like as a game. But there we are, there is that one. So if you want 2 or 3 games even for 21 quid, Control thing, 4 games would be quite cool. The best value is 5 games. Anyway, so that's your Fanatical deals. Of course, there are loads of other deals on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's loads on there. Platinum Collection there for a tenner. Dead Rising one, that's still pretty good. The Bento Bundle. Batman, that one's, if you haven't got any of those Batman games, definitely grab that. And we will now go over to the Humbles. So the choice is still here. It's the same choice as last week, which is the same choice as the week before. The one I've skipped this month because I've got the good games, and the other ones didn't really jump out at me, and I got these on the cheap anyway. But there is some bundles on the games. Games, that's better. And we've done this one, we've done the streamer one last week. We've got a Rhythm bundle that's come in. So if you're into your Rhythm games, that's pretty cool. Minimum price £11.45, but a lot of these are VR based. So normally VR games can be quite expensive as well, so that's pretty good. If you've got a VR and you fancy some Rhythm stuff. Power Beats VR, this drums rock looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, rocking on some donuts. Not my sort of thing, but there are those that love it. I know Thumper's quite a cool game, I've played that. So the one bundle that I did fancy though was this one, and it's called the Indie.io Super Bundle. You redeem them all on Steam, and for the price of minimum price of £9.91, you get 15 items. Now, they're not all games. There's 2 deals here, 75% off and 50% off the DLCs for 2 of the games that are on here. But you've got Airship, Kingdoms Adrift, Sanzora, Dream Tactics, Voltaire, Symphony of War, The Lonely Outpost, Cat Cafe Manager, Airborne Kingdom, Hormon, Rescue Dog Shelter Simulator, Dark Deity, Lunar Lux. Then you've got the DLCs for Dark Deity and one for War Legends, and you've also got Blood and Zombies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There's like 13 games there, but for a tenner, so less than £1 a game. There's bound to be something that someone enjoys on there. And I think that's, oh no, okay, we wanted to go back, didn't we? We wanted to go back to the Steam, because I want to show you a Steam deal. And it is the Crew 2, isn't it? And I did a short on this if you missed that. But look at this, the Crew 2. Now, I will say something. A lot of people, when I did the short, were like, oh, it's a rubbish game. It's not actually that bad. I've got it on PlayStation 4 / PlayStation 5, plays at 60 FPS on PS5. But I'm currently having to re-download this game because I've tried to start it about 10 times and it just kept crashing and crashing and crashing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Ubisoft Connect, if that's playing up. And I say it's got mixed reviews. When it first came out, it had mostly positive reviews. People enjoyed it. But I am having trouble getting it to work on the PC. I can get it to work fine. I might even buy the Epic Game Stores version for 84p and see if it works on there. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed at the minute because I've bought it. I went to play it. I thought, oh, I fancy a go on it. And I would have thought that my save game on PS4 would have transferred through Ubisoft Connect, because what's the point in having Ubisoft Connect if your games don't talk to each other. But for some reason it made me start a new game, and as soon as I started the new game it just crashed. But that's not necessarily going to happen to you. It's probably going to be fine. I've seen other people playing it. It's probably a me thing, something about a setting I need to change. But there we are, 84 pence for a AAA game is pretty good value in everyone else's words. And while we're here, I didn't check special offers, did I? And there's nothing on there. Okay, great. So we'll go back to, here we are, full view. So that's all in all pretty uneventful, would I say. The Epic Game Store's probably got the two better games. The Lego games, obviously, the thing is, Amazon spoiled us so much over the last 2 months or so, where it's hard to find anything to say is good when they don't give us a good week. But like I say, there's still 6 games they dropped on there for us. Epic Game Store, so there are 2 games. The Steam free games, yeah, it looks like there's something worth playing there as well. But definitely check out that Crew 2 game for 84 pence. I know it's not free, but 84 pence is back of the couch money, isn't it? It's the pocket of your car door type money. And I think that's more or less it for freebie roundup. Sorry, it's a little bit janky with the, I should have put that Crew 2 in with the Steam stuff, but we kind of missed out on the deals there. So yeah, thank you very much. What we were running on here, what we running on, mate? We are running on, it's probably about just over 20 minutes or so. So that's it. Yeah, I've been Glyn. This has been CheapSkate Gaming, or CheapSkate Gamer, and if you watch me on Rumble, it's the Mochabotamus, and we will see you on the next one. Cheers guys, bye now.
You know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over.